Dates back to 1886. That's a lot of memories. And as Kevin Reese shows us, it's all stored away in the State Fair vault.
Before Big Tex takes center stage at the State Fair of Texas, the big man has to get dressed.
Everything is heavy.
And Rusty Fitzgerald is the man in charge of making sure that happens.
We store in the off-season Big Tex's clothes.
This is where they keep a 33-foot long belt, a 2,000-pound pair of cowboy boots, and a 100-pound pair of denim jeans.
He puts on his pants just like everybody else does, except he gets a little help.
Help he gets as soon as those clothes are not so delicately washed.
With a hose. With a hose and fans to dry it.
But the rest of the story of Big Tex and the story of the State Fair.
We are in the basement of the State Fair of Texas Administration Building.
Is a couple of buildings away in what used to be an infirmary and a fallout shelter. You know, back in the day, just in case.
There's literally thousands of pieces of memorabilia down here.
Memorabilia from the fair's 131 years.
Wow.
Including photos of the original Big Tex. He was a Santa Claus in Kearns, Texas, when the State Fair bought him for $750.
My earliest memory of the fair would be coming to the fair when I was in elementary school. Really, we came every year.
Mitchell Gleber is the president of the State Fair of Texas.
These date back to '36 with the centennial celebration.
Who showed us the postcards, the photos from Elvis to presidents to the Lone Ranger, the coupons when Midway rides cost only 10 cents, and every other piece of State Fair history they keep under lock and key, including State Fair of Texas stock. They sold that once as a gimmick too.
In fact, we still get calls from people today who have copies of stock that are handed down to them and they want to sell their stock and ask what it's worth. It's not worth anything, but it's good history.
And one of the most recent big days in history at the State Fair, unfortunately, was this one. 5 years ago when Big Tex went up in flames, but they're holding on to pieces of that memory too.
This is a surviving piece of it.
A 6-foot belt buckle still smells like smoke, but it's preserved for future generations, just like everything else in this underground vault down Texas memory lane.
The State Fair of Texas is so important to so many people in North Texas and beyond, and has been a part of their lives for so many years and continues to be. And so it's important that we keep that history alive.
And on that theme, they keep Big Tex alive with a fire suppression system now. His 100-pound denim jeans should survive just fine, thanks to a team of people working behind the scenes.
I love what I do.
So that you love a trip to the State Fair of Texas too. Kevin Reese, Channel 8 News.